Hey guys, it's Rick back again for another Cinema Frankenstein from 1910 until now. Tonight we looked at Frankenstein's Daughter. It's put out by the Film Detective. Really good transfer with a lot of cool special features on it. Alright, this came out on December 15th of 1958, directed by Richard Cunha, which he has directed a few horror films, horror and science fiction films. One personally I like called The Giant from the Unknown. It's 85 minutes long, and this one focuses on a scientist named Carter Morgan. He is trying to work on a serum to wipe out all disease. He's got a lab assistant named Oliver, who's very mysterious. We don't know a lot about him. And but a monster starts to appear and attack people at night. Turns out that it's actually Carter's niece who thinks she's having nightmares, that she's been given the serum and it's had a side effect on her. Turns out that Oliver isn't who he says he is. He's actually Dr. Frankenstein, an heir from the family, the grandson of the original Dr. Frankenstein, who in secret is building his own monster and just needs a head to finish it off. This Frankenstein he's sleazy, he's very deadly. When a blonde her name is actually, in the movie name is Susie. When Susie rejects him, he kills her and takes the head for his monster and creates the new monster, which is supposed to be Frankenstein's daughter. Now, it doesn't have any female qualities whatsoever, and that's actually part of the reason why the makeup fails. And the subplot with the niece, with Trudy, gets dropped. She just gets an antidote, and it's never heard from again. So, kind of two stories here, briefly, but then the monster comes in more effect. Well, a little bit of blood. Like I said, it is a little sleazier, especially for a teen film from 1958. Interesting cast. Donald Murphy plays Frankenstein. I liked his character, pretty talky. John Ashley, which most people would know from producing. He's the A-Team, and he was the narrator of the A-Team. Trudy Sandra Knight, who plays our female lead, actually was married to Jack Nicholson for a few years, and they had a child together. Susie was a playmate. Harold Lloyd Jr. Is in this. His name is Don. And then Carter is played by Felix Lower. Actually, the end scene of this movie was set at the Harold Lloyd estate. It was made for $60,000. They sold it for $80,000, so it made a profit before it even hit the theaters. It was shot in 6 days. I mean, that's impressive. I mean, is it a good film? I mean, it's okay. I mean, I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I mean, it's just okay. The abandoned, that I would have loved to see more with Trudy's character becoming a monster, and then the Frankenstein's daughter design, which is, you can tell it's a guy in a suit, because he had a body of a man and he was supposed to have a head of a woman, but the makeup really failed in here. Richard Cunha called it one of the most disappointing things in his career. But if you like monsters from the 50s, it's a drive-in classic. Give it a shot. I'll find a trailer and link it below if I can. Take care. Go watch a movie.